So let's talk about dividing mixed numbers. So if we have something like 3 and 3/5 divided by 2 and 1/4, we have the mixed numbers, of course, the whole number with the fractions. And it's very similar to dividing regular fractions, but the first step is different. Just like multiplying mixed numbers, we can't just multiply them as they are. We need to actually convert them. So when we divide mixed numbers, first step, we're going to convert mixed numbers to improper fractions. So can't deal with them like they are. We turn them into improper fractions. So when I do that, I've got 3 and 3/5 dividing again by 2 and 1/4. And to turn these into improper fractions, remember, we take the denominator, multiply it by the whole number, and then we add the numerator. So 3 times 5, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 3 would give me 18 as a numerator. Let me write that a little neater. And then we keep our denominator, which is going to be 5. It's still division. And then we're going to divide by this improper fraction. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9, and we're going to put that over 4, just like this. So when we go to solve right over here, we should get our division. We need to now follow our steps for dividing fractions. So when we do that part, kind of draw a line right over here, but we have 18/5 divided by 9/4. We're going to do our keep, change, flip. So our keep, change, flip. And when we do that, of course, when we keep our fraction, our first one, it will be 18/5. We're going to change our division to multiplication. And then we're going to flip or find the reciprocal of 9/4, which is going to be 4/9. And then we multiply. 18 times 4, I did it previously, but if you do 18 times 4, you're going to get 72. And we're going to put that over, numerator over, 5 times 9, which is 45. And we have this improper fraction answer, which we get often when we deal with dividing mixed numbers and fractions. So we need to turn it back into a mixed number to get the final answer. So remember, the way we're going to do that is divide the top number, 72. So we're going to take 72, I guess a little space here, and we're going to divide 72 by 45 on the outside. And then we'll see what we get here. 45, of course, does not go into 7, but goes into 72 one time. 45 times 1 is 45. And now we're going to subtract. I need to borrow and make that a 6, and I get 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. 6 minus 4 is 2. So I kind of have my answer. 1 and 27 over 45. And this would seem to be the answer, but remember, we always want to see if we can simplify. And so when I look at my fraction, my whole number is good. I can leave my whole number alone. But when I look at this fraction, 27 over 45, thinking a number that goes into it, I believe both 3 and then 9. 9 would actually go into these. So if I can simplify this by 9, 9 dividing by 9, that is, I'll write it real quick to the side over here, dividing by 9. 9, I'll keep my whole number 1, but 9 goes into 27 3 times. And 9 goes into, dividing by 9 here, 9 goes into 45 5 times. So this would simplify down. 3/5 is simplified. So I should have a final answer of 1 and 3/5. So we started here, 3 and 3/5 divided by 2 and 1/4 would go all the way down to 1 and 3/5. Make sure you convert to improper fractions first, then follow the steps to dividing fractions.